too long ago. Welcome back to the Massey podcast. My name is Ethan Massey. I'm here with my cousin Shihan. Shihan, say what's up.
Hello. Thank you for having me on this podcast.
Of course. Today we're gonna do things a little differently. We're gonna be playing a game of Madden 25, and we're gonna talk about social media and if social media has deepened our connections with each other or has it made us more disconnected.
So, what
And
do you think, Ethan?
honestly,
Ethan, what
honestly,
do you think?
I don't know. I feel like both, man. For me, I just think both, cause there's like, it depends on like the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Like, for example, I think like romance. Like, I'm on TikTok a lot, and I see a
Yeah,
lot of romance
yeah,
stuff on my TikTok. And
yeah.
like, I feel like that's like people disconnect with each other, cause like
Because of social media, like it
yeah,
messes up the romance.
people say because of social media like romance is dead, and like honestly, I guess like some way I kind of agree with that. But
Yeah,
I still
honestly.
think though it can. I still think it can like connect each other though. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, cause it depends. But what do you think for now?
Honestly, I would go with both too because I feel like social media, like you see how like a lot of people put like their information on there, and that's how you get to know them and stuff. But at the
That's
same time,
true.
I feel like you gotta like get to know them yourselves. You shouldn't be worrying about like social media. You shouldn't be like using that to get to know somebody. But like, if you have similar interests, like you should talk to them, get to know them. Because like,
Yeah.
I watched a show called Euphoria. I don't know if you've heard of it,
Oh,
but
I
like,
watched that one.
oh, you watched it? Yeah. So like, there was just like a scene between like two people, Lexi and Fezco, and like they were on the phone. Like Lexi was asking Fezco like, "Oh, are you on any social media?" He's like, "Nah, I wanna like keep my life a mystery." And I want like people to like get to know me. Like I don't want to like put everything on social media. Like he said, he just want to keep it a mystery.
Yeah, that's how most people are in real life as well.
Yeah, I honestly agree with that though. But at the same time, I feel like social media is like
It
it's
really
kind of
it depends. Like it's like
that's what I'm telling you. It does depend on
yeah.
it. I honestly think it depends on the if it's a romance or like you're trying to get to know somebody. Like it doesn't like certainly have to be romance, but like if you want to just be like
Yeah, that
have
was
like
just
a
an
friendship
example I
with
had because
somebody.
that's like the most, I guess, easiest example. But
Yeah, no,
yeah, no,
totally. No, I've been seeing
that's
a lot of
true.
romance too. I've been seeing a lot of romance too on social media, like TikTok,
But I
Instagram,
think when
stuff
it
like
comes
that.
to like also when it comes to just in general, like there's a lot of cyberbullying. So I think that's one another example how people can
Mm.
disconnect from each other. Like say with their
Mhm.
friends, they could
Yeah.
bully their own friends. And let me think, cause like a lot of stuff I see is mostly just bullying stuff. Honestly, like
Yeah,
when it
like
comes
the
to
bullying is
disconnecting
just
people.
it's not that good, yeah. And then people start like worrying and then parents
Yeah,
also get involved and it becomes like a
yeah,
very big deal in like our natural lives.
yeah. That's
On
true.
what else is there on social media you think?
I
Cuz
mean,
there's
honestly,
honestly there is also honestly I feel like there's like racism on social
yeah.
media
Okay,
too.
that's one thing I was because I've done a thing about like my professor. I know you're listening to this, but you've read my paper about racism, and I think social media plays a big part because bro, it's so normalized. It's super normalized. It's crazy how normalized it is because like nobody really cares anymore, which
Yeah,
sucks.
that's what I'm saying, man. Nobody really
Because
cares.
it happens and like I said in my paper where it's like people have this mindset where it's like if it doesn't happen to them, they shouldn't care, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that sucks. And
Yeah,
that's
no, I
I think
totally agree
like
with that.
social media like it really disconnects people from just like society in general.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And then people want to like stay like more like self-centered and like alone
Yeah.
and away from everybody. Like that it depends on like the person's personality then at that point. Like that's when it depends like are you an outgoing person more of like
That's
a
true. That's
extrovert
true as
or
well,
an
yeah.
introvert?
Because more people are like super talkative online, but then in real life they're just like really
They're just
quiet.
very quiet or they're just the complete opposite like or maybe once you get to know them, maybe then they'll open up more.
Yeah, that's true.
That also like plays a big part into that to like getting to know people and like talking.
Yeah. Any other examples we got? I mean, racism is a huge example
So we
because
got
it disconnects
racism,
people.
romance, cyberbullying.
I guess
Oh,
friendships
there's
you can. Which
wait,
one?
honestly, there's also catfishing too.
Catfishing.
You
I
know what I'm talking
forgot about
about?
that
Because,
one.
dude, social media and the catfishing, a lot of people catfish, and
It
that
sounds like
honestly
you've been
disconnects.
catfished before. No, I'm joking.
No, 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 no. I have not. Never that. Never that.
No,
Not
but that's
honestly.
true. That honestly,
Yeah,
that
honestly.
there's been a lot of things. Actually,
That honestly just goes with
for
like.
example, because we're playing football, I'll tell you about because I'm pretty sure back then there's this college football player and something happened, like a scandal type thing, and it was like because he got catfished. I don't
Oh,
know though. I forgot
really?
the. Do you remember that? I forgot the whole story, but I know it was like something happened,
Nah, I actually did hear
and I
about
guess it
that, but
like messed
I
him up.
forgot who
So
it
he
was.
stopped. Like he could have been like in the NFL, but then the thing that happened to
Oh,
him, and
really?
he got like catfished by this like old guy, and he thought it was like the
But old
real.
guys really crazy. That's why, so you gotta
Yeah,
be
and then
careful
I'm pretty
nowadays.
sure he had to quit because of like mental health stuff. You
Wow.
know, I remember
Yeah,
reading
you
about
know.
that.
I say no. Social media really disconnects.
Yeah, honestly, I even though we are saying both, I do think it disconnects more.
It
Like it does
disconnects
connect
more. Yeah.
people, but it'll still disconnect more than I
Honestly,
no.
I
What I'm
think.
trying to say, it disconnects more than it connects. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I feel like yeah, I honestly agree with what you're saying here
Yeah.
because of like the things I was talking about. I feel like social media is like a problem in this world at this point now. Like it
It definitely is
really
though.
hurts a lot of people,
It
but at the
definitely
same
is a
time,
lot of because social media is like what literally everybody relies on nowadays. You know.
you really shouldn't rely on it that much.
Yeah.
Because if you do, then that's what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
What happened to that guy that you're talking about?
Oh yeah, catfish. That's crazy. I can't believe that happened, man. Yeah, it was an old story. I think in like around 2010s.
Also,
But yeah,
didn't
that
NBA player Josh Giddey,
Josh Giddey.
is that really social media? Because I heard that he was at the club and like he slept with like a 16-year-old girl.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, no, I know about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
is
shit's
that
pretty
social
crazy.
media? I don't really know if that's
No,
social media.
cause then everyone was online slandering like, oh, you're with a 16-year-old girl, you're with a 16-year-old
Yeah.
girl. Like I don't know, it's just like
It
messed up.
was he? I don't remember. He was he innocent? I honestly don't remember.
I don't know. I think no. I think cause she is 16 in a club. You're not allowed to do that. You know what I
Oh,
mean? That was really bad of her to do.
oh, okay.
But I don't
I
know if
don't
he
know the
got.
whole thing about that. So.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just seen it on social media. See, and we're talking about social media.
But yeah, a lot of stuff happens on social media. I think,
Yes,
I mean, what I've seen is I see a bunch of hate. That's really all I see now.
that's a cyberbullying. That's cyberbullying right there.
Yeah. So we have, do we have any other examples? Because we have like the romance aspect, the bullying aspect, the racism aspect. What
What
else
other
other
aspects are
like
there? Religion
disconnection?
aspect, maybe.
Ooh, yeah, actually, that's something I see a lot too. I think sometimes people like force their religion on
The
they're
religion,
on social
yeah, on
media.
others. Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the same time, if you're the same religion and you're posting the same thing, it connects a lot of people together
Yeah,
to
that
like
one
get
is
together,
both.
same religion,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, honestly, it's like pretty cool with that kind of. At the same time, it's like some people like don't be respecting their religion and they just
That
keep
one's hard
talking
to
bad.
say. I guess
Yeah,
religion is hard to say because what I've seen is people do get connected, but then sometimes where they will overly do it, where they'll like force their religion on you,
their religion
which is
onto some.
something I
Yeah,
know like religion is a good thing, like we are religious, but it's like you shouldn't force it on upon someone, even because what I especially on like TikTok, I've seen it a lot on TikTok.
yeah,
And actually, I don't know. Like, it was on like just happening on the like, if you go on TikTok and then all the comments, like it'll be all,
all
uh,
about like talking about that. Yeah,
yeah, like
not
about
cool.
Christianity, and then but like people don't like it, and it's like, it's hard. I don't know. Religion is a tough subject. to really talk about. But yeah, I mean, I think we got on everything. Other than that, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
other
hard.
than
It's
that,
hard to say. It's hard to say.
can't really think of anything other.
No,
Can't
I'm
really think of anything other than
kind of
that.
messing this up. I'm sorry, Professor. But
Yeah.
because I honestly we kind of focus more on the disconnecting, but we got to find out what connects us more. Because honestly, when I think of it, I honestly don't know what on social media. I mean, we just said
It,
religion. Religion is both, in my opinion. Like it will
I
connect
mean,
people and
it
disconnect
honestly just
people.
it just depends on like the person at this point.
Yeah, it depends on
Like,
like, the topic.
I think it just depends on like the topic and the people that are like
Yeah,
doing it. But yeah, I don't really know.
honestly, I think that we got everything. Honestly, you have anything
Yeah.
else you want to say?
Nah, I cannot think of anything else to say now.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Hope you all have a really good day.